Okay. Well, I'm at the bottom, so I'll scroll from the bottom. Okay. I'll stop reading in a second when I stop being scared. It was the first and last thing that I loved about you. I crossed the world on the lines of your neck. I carried you on my back, and you took me across the universe.
Oh.
It's a better guitar I gave away in China. It's the best guitar in the world, and it lives in Western China now. Okay. Another number.
7.
7. From the bottom or the top?
Top.
From the top, okay.
It's a lot of scrolling.
There's a lot of things that happen.
What about letters?
Okay. I don't know. We could do that. You've burned our bridges before. I'll cut you slack one more time, but I'll cut you no more. Deliver yourself into freedom. It's what you say you want, so I'll cut the cord. You're a babe in a cold and crying in the hospital world. It's fluorescent lights and cold tile floors. You're young and bright. You'll find arms to hold you somewhere. You can keep the time I gave you. Take my dreams. I don't need them anymore.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's do one more number.
7.
No.
8.
8. Yeah.
From the top or the bottom?
8.
From the middle.
Okay.
8 from the middle.
The middle of the 8.
No one knows what a middle really is.
The middle
You're trying to
8?
say
The
the
middle
word
of
flat
the eight.
again.
The middle 8.
Do your favorite.
7, 8. Now, the funny thing is it could just be stuff like phone numbers and things, but I guess if you are ready to hear poetry, even if I read a series of digits, it is poetry.
Yep.
So when I was in university, I would walk to class, and sometimes I would find rubbish on the road, and there was a coffee shop that would let me sell it, and I said it was art, and that's how I supported my coffee habit. So if you're ready to see something as art, it is, and if you're ready to hear poetry everywhere and music in every little sound on the street, maybe it is. So we'll see if it's a phone number or something I wrote down at some hour of the night. I remember her still. She broke my life. Her nipples were like knives piercing the universe. We were on tour in Russia playing music in the summer, and that's something that this guy Vladimir said. And I went to explore the world and play music and maybe break some stereotypes, but in Russia I broke no stereotypes because 2 out of the 3 guys I met that night were named Vladimir, and we each drank 2 bottles of vodka. So okay. I could try to do a thing I used to do when I did more poetry and less strumming things. Just as the deep calls out to deep, so the darkness calls out to darkness. And that's how I found you. You were in the station, you were looking down, and we were holding our heads in separate pairs of hands. And I saw you. We stood back to back and we drew imaginary lines. There were roofs and walls, and all of it, we called it home. And just like the pieces of our shattered bones grew back together, it was you and I. But you were here and you're gone. And I just don't know how it is to be alone. But I still love those days when you can feel the breeze, when you stand on the cliff looking out at the seas, and you're in your bare feet and you're waiting for the waves to toss back and forth. And I like the days when the wind plays in your hair and you don't remember anything else. And my life, it's a narrative. And everything you've said, it's a narrative. And here I am on this edge of this cliff, and it's where I live.
Yeah.
Whoa! Yeah.
That was number way back. That was that one came from when I moved to South Africa and I flew there and my bags didn't actually come on the plane with me, so I got there and they said like, go in this room, don't come out or you'll die, you'll probably freeze also, so I was sitting there and writing that poem. Yeah. There's a lot of stories behind everything.
Sacrifice sleep for syllables.
Sleep for syllables. I only use words that are two syllables. Feel about what? I don't know. It's one of the punks I hang out with occasionally, but not always.
I have a name like that.
I don't know how long I'm supposed to say things, but I have a lot of things stored up here. I could say more.
How much time does he have?
That's Michael.
Michael's not even here at the moment. Okay. I could recite what I remember of a poem that I slid under a professor's door too late in the night and he said it was total shiznit and it was awful. I think that's a good one to do now. Okay. I'm the bones of a great, great fish. I'm the garnish on an untouched dish. I'm the spoken law, but I have the tongue in cheek. I swear I'm an unfound treasure, but no one's gonna seek me. I'm just a chip of stone in a sea of sand. And you see, I think about myself a little bit differently, but stone, all chipped up, is really just sand. And it's hell for me if this is the promised land. You see, I'm a cold salamander, but I'm wearing a coat. And I design all these boats, but they're never gonna float. I'm a freezing amphibian wrapped in a blanket. When I sailed that ship, I sank it. And now I'm pulling myself to stand in, but it's a strange place. And the fact that you say you're proud of me makes me want to hide my face. They say it's a hierarchy, but this is the anarchy of needs. And you say you love me, and that makes me want to be free.
Yeah.
Thanks. I think applause is a really funny thing because you just kind of hit yourself to show that something's cool. It's okay. But while you were hitting yourself, I realized I was having a thumb war with myself because I haven't done this in a while.
Going great.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
One more.
One more?
Cool. One more. One more something, we don't know. It's one more whatever. Maybe hour, day, unit, lifetime, sideways 8.
Yeah.
What kind of thing do you want to hear?
Your time is now. What do you want to deliver?
Babies.
Wow.
Give us inspiration.
Inspiration. Okay, there's one that I actually ended up turning into a song, because that's more of what I do these days. I go around and make noise, and people give me enough money to keep going and make more noise other places. But there's one thing that I want people to know, and I think everywhere I turn up in the world, people think America's awesome, but I think wherever you're from is awesome. I think that will quickly stop with good times. Yeah. Yeah, back in the day, you know.
Back when America was great.
Oh,
That was pre-1492 for the record. So I made this bunch of words that I ended up calling dollar, and I'll see if I can remember it without noise to it. He's the perfect American man, with the perfect life. He's got the job, the kids, and the beautiful wife. He bought a religion too, because that's just what you do. And he goes when he can, like a religious man. Men, they'll sell you anything. Dollar sign is divinity. GDP is G-O-D. They'll sell you anything if it gets your money. They sell us politicians, and we buy their politics. We just end up turning their tricks like a bunch of thoughtless hookers.
Yeah.
We're born and raised like pets on leashes. We're wearing collars, and the chain, it leads the whole way to the dollar. They'll sell you anything if it gets your money. I love myself, and anything else you can sell. Thanks, Sean.